Hey y'all! Welcome to the revealing of the top secret project, the thing I've been rambling on about for the last few months, and those who are in the know over the last 2 years. As you can see, if you've linked to this YouTube page, you'll see a title called ZUG the Friendly Orc. And that is the title of this show's idea we've been working on for the last 2 years. What is it? Well, it's going to be a show geared towards the 6 to 12-year-old demographic, the children, and it's going to have an anti-bullying message throughout it. That's one of the biggest things. But it's going to be a lot of zany fun, in my opinion. I really see a lot of great spoofing coming out of this. We can spoof all kinds of characters and fantasy creatures and situations and cliches and what have you. All in this kids program that's hopefully going to try and teach children not to judge others. So what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, next few months, is reveal more and more cool things and details about the show. But to start us off, I asked all of you out there for votes, and the winning selection was a 2-minute audio sneak peek of the show. To set this up, the scene that you're about to hear shows how the final character of the 4 main questing characters joins the group as they meet up with, as this character meets up with Zug and his 2 gnome friends. Please, by all means, comment here on the YouTube page and on my Facebook page. Let me know what you think of it. Again, this is only 2 minutes of the 22-minute pilot that we had done for Amazon Studios to try and whet their appetite for this idea. I look forward to those comments. I really want to see what you guys think of it. Again, over the next few weeks, we're going to let you in on more of the characters, more of the bios, so you can understand what we're putting together here. So without further ado, here is a 2-minute sneak peek of Zug the Friendly Orc.
Zug wonders, did Rennie and Pixie hear what Zug just heard?
Nope, did not hear a thing, brother. Maybe the wind's blowing through the trees if I hear anything.
Actually, Rennie, I think Zug is right. That sounded more like the snapping of branches rather than the rustling of leaves.
Halt right there, Orc! You are not taking those gnomes captive.
Where orc? Zug see no orc. Only 2 gnomes and a human with a bow and arrow.
I think she meant you, Zug. Let me handle this. Good day, young human. I think there's a slight misunderstanding. Zug over there is my adopted brother. He may look like an orc, but he doesn't act like one I ever heard about. We are in no way, shape, or form his captives. In fact, he is helping us.
Did he put you up to this? Did he make you drink an obedience potion?
Excuse me? No one makes me do anything I don't want to do. And Zug wouldn't hurt a fly.
Actually, he's been known to swat the occasional mosquito, but other than that, he's the friendliest orc you'll ever meet. Miss...
Teb Mithril, Ranger of the Oaken Wood, and I never met a friendly orc in my life roaming these woods. There's no such thing.
Have you ever seen an orc before?
Well, no, but all the same, look at him. Green skin, rotting teeth.
Zug brushes his teeth twice a day. They are not rotting.
Whatever. You say he's friendly, gnome? Doesn't harm you two in any way?
Like I said, he's my adopted brother. My father found him in the woods as a baby and raised him in our little village. Known him since then, can't remember not knowing him.
He's our friend. And he's joined us in our quest to complete the Tink Master's challenge.
So, one of you 3 are going to become the next gnomish Tink Master?
Well, not Zug. He's just here to help us find what the Tink Master has asked for.
Oh, well, be safe out there. You do realize that you're heading into ogre territory, right?
Yes, we are well aware of that fact.
And maybe, just maybe, you need someone who can spot ogres miles before you can actually see them.
Are you asking if you can join our little group for this quest?
Yes, I would like to see which one of you becomes the next Tink Master.
That is from the 22-minute audio pilot, as I mentioned, that we had put together. And there are so many people to thank who have put energy and creativity into this. First off, Amaris Fisher. She designed all 10 main characters for the title graphic you just saw me kind of like push and pull away. We will reveal those characters to you in upcoming videos with full bios. California Lachlan. She helped bring together what I wrote to life with her voice. Of the 15 characters, she did 5 of them. That was amazing. I thank her so much for the hard work she put into this. And it was so much fun doing it too. And that's the best thing about voice work when you're doing character work, is the fun you can have. John Brown, he wrote the theme song for you. Haven't heard it yet, but that's coming up. And along with Clark McMurray, together they were able to record all the pieces and all the instruments they needed to do this awesome theme song that as soon as the very first time I heard it, I was just hooked. But we needed lyrics, and all thanks to Grant Schmidt for that. I can write stories, but I cannot write lyrics. I'm sucking at that. He did that. I approached him about it. He's like, sure. Boom. Had him done. And they were amazing. Just amazing. Like, little tweaks here and there, but beyond that, perfectly fine. And, of course, we have Lisa Vaughn for recording some vocals for the lyrics. Now, again, you haven't heard this yet. It's coming together. We're putting the whole thing together as a final release. Then we got Darren Goodwin for all the sound effects and the music editing, because we had other pieces of music to insert into the full 22-minute program. And he really helped bring the whole story to life. I mean, it's not just the voices. You got to have the environment. And how can you bring the environment without visuals? Sound. As my friend Brad Ashton Hayes said when he listened to the full 22-minute episode, he closed his eyes and he felt like he was listening to a BBC radio play. What better compliment can you get? I mean, I was like, oh, thank you, man. That's awesome. And then there's Gene. Last but not least, we have Dean Schwab for not only contributing a piece of music that apparently he wrote 20 years ago, which was fit perfectly into this, but to help create multiple versions of the theme song that John and Clark had put together. And he did an incredible job of creating different variations of that with all the work that John and Clark had done. And of course, he's working diligently right now on putting together all the lyrics that we have sung and hummed and doodlied and all kinds of things. So he's having a riot right now putting all that together. So there's more to be revealed. And if you like what you've heard so far and you like the idea, please pass this on. Spread the word. Someday we'll see Zug the Friendly Orc as a fully realized animated show. And finally, thanks a lot for being patient, and thanks so much for playing along. I really see this becoming something, and I can only make that happen with your help. For without the help of those just mentioned, I would be nowhere near where I am with this idea today. So thank you to them, thank you to you, and Plan A with Amazon Studios didn't work for now. They're not interested at the moment. But if we build interest, that's the whole process what we're doing now, maybe they become Plan B. But we're going to work on Plan B. There's other avenues we're going to pursue. There's other people that might be interested. So stick around. You never know what can happen. You can end up seeing the show. Until next week, when we reveal more.
Owie.